Gary Gensler and the SEC are on the reducing block, and it's far loopy to witness this nearly 180 from what we have been used to seeing returned in like 2020, 2021, and technically even 2022. It's a totally distinctive market in relation to what the SEC does, what the SEC says. Like, no one even cares about Gary Gensler. Nobody even cares approximately what the SEC does due to the fact their reputation is now absolutely finished. Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Nick. For the ones of you new to the channel, with any luck, by using the cease of this video, you do emerge as a subscriber. So like I said, sure, the SEC, their recognition is finished. We truly want, at this factor in time, a brand new chairman, but also we need a totally special business enterprise. We need an organization that is going to adjust this space in a manner that isn't handy as pro-innovation, however, is also inclined to paintings with the industry. We also need gamers from the enterprise operating with the conventional regulators. We need a completely special corporation. I've been pronouncing this so normally, but allows actually look at what's been occurring across the SEC in only the final couple days. And our experience is, even though all of this commenced due to the attraction, it became the attraction towards Ripple that in reality opened a large can of worms. Number one, simply in Crypto.com documents lawsuit in opposition to the SEC to shield the future of crypto inside the US. On top of this scoop, Bitnomial sues the CSE over XRP futures demanding situations. Agencies hold to claim that XRP is a safety. Crypto derivatives alternate Bitnomial is suing the SEC over the business enterprise's claim that it has authority over its planned XRP futures agreement. If we truly scroll down, we will see that Bitnomial says it's filed for an XRP futures contract with its number one regulator, the CFTC, Exciting, in August, which resulted inside the CC Gov threatening that the exchange would be in violation of federal securities laws, as the enterprise considers XRP futures to be safety futures. Binomial argues that XRP futures must be completely beneath the CFTC's jurisdiction, as it's a futures product, and a court has ruled that XRP isn't always a security. And yeah, this is the primary problem with this space. We have the SEC, and then we additionally have the CFTC, and they're going to and fro on things, and they are whole contrary with regards to the perspectives of this space. It's nearly as though oh yeah, it is proper. There's zero transparency and there's zero readability around the regulations with crypto. But that is a massive one, because this is in particular centered on XRP and the safety issue of XRP. But additionally, the SEC themselves are actually suing Cumberland DRW for unregistered securities buying and selling. This is one of the global's leading liquidity carriers that offers trading and investment services. The CC right now is on a warpath that I think is leading them into destruction of themselves. I assume that the SEC is simply, they're going rogue. It's an organization that is going rogue, and almost all of this is just stress constructing up at the SEC. I feel as even though we're going to witness some of the most important losses at the SEC side, if we surely appearance over right here, we have studied this point by the manner that is Justin Slaughter, Regulatory Affairs at Paradigm, formerly senior marketing consultant on the SECOV and leader policy advisor on the CFTC. Look, at this point, I'd recognize it if Chair Gensler simply stated openly what he is rumored to mention privately, that he's seeking to destroy crypto for the sake of different markets. And he's willing to wager the CC's regulatory powers at the Supreme Court while signing or making a song, Good Fortune Be a Girl Tonight. And if we actually examine this proper, that is from Cumberland. Today we have become the modern-day goal of the SEC's enforcement-first approach to stifling innovation and stopping legitimate agencies from conducting digital belongings. This comes notwithstanding bipartisan pushback on this method in the most recent House Financial Services Committee, listening to wherein the SEC became known as a rogue agency. Like I stated, they're going rogue. Referred to for its failure to paintings with Congress and brought to task for abusing its strength. At difficulty in our case is the CC's view that a number of our transactions related to sure crypto property were securities transactions. We have engaged in 5 years of desirable faith discussions with the SEC on this factor. On our stop, we've shared dozens of written summaries and statements, produced lots of pages of fabric, and made our senior control and compliance personnel to be had for lots of hours of interviews. Today's criticism is the first time the SEC has mentioned the unique transactions at issue. The SEC asserts these transactions required us to sign up as a broker provider. While we strongly disagree, we took the step and purchased a registered broking dealer in 2019. Only then, despite Chairman Gensler's name to simply come in and sign in, were we advised we could simplest use our broking provider to change Bitcoin or Ethereum. Oh, okay, so now we see the huge reason right here. So if it is now not Bitcoin or Ethereum, it is a protection, right? Does this have anything to do with Jay Clayton and Bill Hinman going to pro-Bitcoin and Ethereum firms after dropping one among the largest court cases around crypto on Ripple and on XRP? Wait a second, we wouldn't be speculating that the SEC Gov is choosing winners and losers and that is all corruption, might we? Yeah, it is something that we have been speculating approximately for well over nearly 4 years now. And you can clearly see it being authentic in almost some of these documents, both commodities and not underneath the jurisdiction of the SEC. This certainly calls into query whether the steering to come in and register was supplied in desirable religion. We are not making any modifications to our business operations or the belongings wherein we offer liquidity due to this movement by using the SEC. We are assured in our robust compliance framework and disciplined adherence to all recognized roles and policies, while they had been a moving target. It wasn't long in the past Ethereum changed into claim to be a security. We have demonstrated before our corporation's willingness to shield ourselves towards overzealous regulators wielding their power in ways that damage in place of gain the market. We did it when Chairman Gensler turned into chair of the CFTC, with the court docket finding its case against DRW primarily based on little more than an earth is flat fashion conviction. This time the CC's method appears to be a game of Trap 22 in which the capability to or available in and register is only a mirage. We're prepared to guard ourselves again. This may be very clean to me that the SEC has loads on their plate, and I truly don't assume that they're going to be able to complete it. I suppose that we're going to see a whole lot of these instances being dropped. I think that we are going to see a number of foremost wins and losses piling up for the SEC. And once I say numerous wins, I imply a variety of wins for those that the SEC is targeting. So we take a look at Ripple, we take a look at Coinbase, we examine all of these big gamers. And I do suppose that we're approximately to peer and witness some of the most important events around the regulatory facet of crypto. Now, if we cross over right here, Stewart Adorati, the SEC lost on all key factors. That's why they appealed. Today, Ripple filed a cross-attraction to make sure nothing's left on the desk, inclusive of the argument that there cannot be an investment agreement without there being important rights and obligations located in an agreement. Importantly, the SEC has already stated they aren't attracted to the ruling that XRP itself is not a protection. They even apologized in every other case for suggesting a token itself will be a protection. That's the law, and an attraction on those different troubles would not change it. Last year, the SEC unsuccessfully attempted to take an early attraction at the rollings that Ripple's XRP income on exchanges and Ripple's other XRP distributions like to employees and developers warrant securities. And they'll likely go after those once more, and they will lose on both again. We sit up for the Federal Court of Appeals finally placing a stake within the coronary heart of Gensler's erroneous attack on our industry. Some very big, large discussions taking place here with regards to the killer of Ripple. I feel as though we are beginning to witness a change in not simplest the emotion aspect of things, however also inside the statistics. I assume that we're now witnessing the truth that the SEC has failed. Not handiest has the SEC failed, however their recognition is performed. It's completed. This is not employer, this is inclined to work with these organizations. It's now not an organization that is making an attempt to guard you and me. It is an organization that is attempting to choke this enterprise as much as they likely can and trying to kill it.